Good morning. It's Saturday, August 18th. This weekend is the Festival of the Little Hills, since, it wasn't last weekend. And shouldn't be too long until my mom heads over and we'll be headed out to try checking that out again. Again, it's like a fair, like they set up down on Main Street down in downtown St. Charles. There's like stalls and things where people sell crafts and food, and apparently there's music, etc. Sounds fun. I haven't been since I was like probably 13 or something, so looking forward to checking that out. But last night, leaving church, and I got a message from my mom that I had, she let me know I had a package waiting at her house, and I'd ordered traps to kill gnats. Hoping that that'll work better than my homemade stuff, because I got to do something. So I went right over, but it wasn't. It was this lootwear bag, which means that it is the shirt from the last Harry Potter crate, Wizarding World crate. So just figured I'd start the day by opening that, and yep, that's exactly what it is. We knew what it was going to look like because the image was on the little flyer. It was in that crate, but yeah, it's got silhouettes of a bunch of magical creatures. A bunch of fantastic beasts, as it were. Like, is that just an owl? Thestral, dragon, pixie, bowtruckle, thunderbird, unicorn. Is it a hippogriff? Grindilo. Phoenix. I recognize a couple of the others, but their name isn't coming to me right off the top of my head. But yeah, magical creatures shirt. So that was supposed to be in the Harry Potter or Wizarding World loot crate, but they sent it out before the shirt was ready because, I don't know, I guess they decided, hey, it's already late. And unlike the Fallout crate, apparently the Wizarding World one, they don't want to be late. Anyways, just heard my phone go off. Probably a text message from my mom. Should be headed out pretty soon, I'm hoping. So, Festival of Little Hills. Not an incredibly hilly area, so I'm not sure. Do you actually know where the name comes from?
On Main Street. Wait, but I forgot.
What great help that is. But we got just, a few of the stalls here. Yeah, it's. They got a sign that draws your eye. They know how to market. Otherwise, I don't know. You want to kind of go down to that, because it looks like it like starts there. Let's start. At least that way we've started at start of one of the streets. Also,
God forbid we miss a booth.
I know he does. like for example, if we started there and went down, you wouldn't have seen these spoon flowers. Which, whether they're costly or not, that's an idea for how you could make.
They're really pretty cool. I wanted some yard art.
I know, and you were wanting flower yard art. So it's something to keep an eye on. So this first booth, it's got like signs and stuff, and I imagine it's for someone where it's like their last name, but otherwise it's a very large picture to just say Brown. And they got spoon flowers, like flowers made out of spoons. And Mom buys funnel cake at the first stand that's selling funnel cake or much really natural food at all. But we don't know what's going to be further down the line. How can you make your decision already? Okay. Need yourself a fairy house? A fountain. They look pretty, but really, the point is they smell wonderful.
Mike gets a belt. He needs a new belt. He's buying himself one today.
And those look very country, and they smell good.
Are they all named belts?
I don't always see buildings with fire escapes. Ever. But that one has one.
These are old ones. Old buildings.
Yes, old buildings, that's why they have that, yeah. But it's like, huh, interesting. Like in the movies. Still just so many people hanging out. Just past Lewis and Clark, went there with Nick a month or so ago. Ironically, I mentioned that. My mom's like, oh, well, let's go there. So now we're actually going to Lewis and Clark, which I think was okay. I think it was the only issue was pricier than I would have liked, which when I go with them, doesn't matter. So that's fine. So we have our name in there, but it's like an hour, so we're gonna continue looking. And this bothers me. They have now suddenly switched from the right side of the street to the left side of the street, having all the booths. Yeah, a little art with lights built in. Actually even twinkle. I don't know. Certainly seasonal pieces, but look very beautiful.
With that, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna eat while we're waiting for our time to go to the restaurant. Yeah. Those are some cool pictures. I mean, like the one I learned was like $4,000, but it would go really well in between the two doors in the room where I filmed. Not $4,000 well, but pretty well. Ceramics. It still goes on for quite a ways. And we're halfway to when we're supposed to be back to see about food reservation. Obviously it won't really take us that long to get back there, because part of the reason it's taking so long is because we're looking at stuff. But still. We get back to Lewis and Clark, and we get here about 15 minutes before they told us to, and they say it'll be about another 15 minutes. Surprise! And as we're standing here waiting, this would be a terrible place to be a server. That's where they're entering the kitchen. There's stairs here, and then 2 levels of seating, which they have to go up and down if they're a server here. Oh dear Lord. That is not an easy server job. And there's pictures of Lewis and Clark. Wow. Yes, I got taco salad because, well, I used to get taco salad all the time when I lived at my mom's, because she'll make it like once or twice a month, but I haven't had it hardly at all. And that was a really good taco salad. It might have been enough to fill me up. I don't know. I might have still normally gotten like a baked potato or something like I said last time when I was here. I was like, you kind of need a side with it, but I figure since we're here, I'll probably end up finding something along the street to eat, so I didn't bother. I was like, if I still have some room left, it's probably for the better. But it did taste good. Alright, so, see you here. Now we got out of the food place, and that was good. But now instead of going back and continuing, we're going to risk missing some things and head down to the next street, which is also here along the waterfront. And we're gonna check out some stuff this way. There's a whole bunch more on these streets. Oh, and they got cops on horses. They've got the horses. Such pretty horses. There's some pretty art.
Oh yeah. Aaron, the white egret. She has, we call him George.
I say it's beautiful, but yet again, I'm drawn to a painting that is, again, $4,000.
This tall. If I have my garage
He said he'd be
and I'm in there working in my garage,
$33, but there's your rate.
See, you like the thing that's $33. I like the thing yet
turn
again
around
that's
there,
4,000.
so I go holler for her, she follows them around back door all the time.
I am looking for something to put in that spot between those two doors. I don't know what I'm gonna end up getting, but I'm gonna have to try and find something cheaper. And we're walking down here, and over to our left is the river. Yeah. It's something I don't come out and see very much, but
Jackpot.
we do live near a couple of major rivers. I think this is the Missouri.
I know it.
Little bats. They got all sorts of cool little figures and yard art, but I like these little bats. It's a fat cat.
So incredibly creative.
Mom got some yard decoration dragonflies thing.
Yeah.
Aww.
I used to love those pictures.
No, I didn't.
You didn't love them?
No, you used to think I did, but you got me a number of them. I loved the one that I made in Boy Scouts because I made it, and then you thought I just loved them and started giving me a bunch of them. And they're not wind catchers, they're dream catchers. Yeah. It's a hat made out of a skunk. I mean, kind of sad, but kind of cool. There's a raccoon. No, I'm pretty sure that just looks like a doorknob where it's not going to go anywhere. Quite infuriating. They got a big Lewis and Clark and dog statue here. And I didn't think about this benefit, but this is getting me out here to exercise because I'm doing an awful lot of walking out in the sun today. Definitely getting hot. Feet starting to be in a little bit of pain, but not too bad. When we went and sat down and ate, right when I came back out, they were in pain for like 10 minutes. But otherwise, as long as I keep walking, they're all right. All right, and we're back up at the street at this far end, and we're gonna make our way back a little bit, and eventually let Mike know where we're at. He's going to get the car, and we'll meet up at some point. Yeah, it's fun. I managed not to spend any money, of course, which is good. But supposedly Mike's somewhere with the car, and we're waiting on him to come pick Mom and I up. Kind of silly because we're like, I don't know, 100 feet from where we had originally parked, but he wanted to go get the car, so by the time we got whatever the things Mom had to pick up on her way back, we were already almost back here. I'm home. I did pretty good, other than maybe the last half hour or 45 minutes. Would have been good to have had probably some water. Ended up probably a little bitty bit dehydrated near the end there. Which just meant I felt pretty lousy on the drive home for the most part, because I needed that. Otherwise, while I was walking there, that's pretty good. But I just got out of the car and walked inside, and my feet are killing me to put any weight on them. It was fine while I was walking up there, but once I gave them a break, now they're in pain. But I mean, we were up there for, what's it been? I've been gone for like 6 hours, so probably at least 5 hours, basically walking around. So that's got to be, several miles, which is good. You need to walk anyways, right? But, yeah, worn out. And I got a message from my mom that the gnat traps have arrived. And it's been like a little over an hour. And it still hurts to stand. But in my quest to destroy this evil gnat menace, I am willing to endure some pain. So I'm gonna go get those from her house and bring them back here to set up new traps. Alright, so I got this beep. They're fruit fly traps, but that's basically a type of gnat. What it is it's these little containers, and there's a little hole in the top, and I fill it to a certain point with this this liquid attractant, and supposedly it will work better than this mixture that I've done myself of and they get in there and they get kind of stuck, and then they die. So yeah, they'll drown. It's basically the same thing, only this other thing. And each one of these is supposed to last 30 days. Hopefully I don't need them for that long. Literally, and that just flew by as I'm talking about killing them. And it's like, also, this kit lasts for 6 months. And I'm like, no. I figure I'm going to set out 4 tonight. And then and I'll just see how they work. And then I'll have 2 more that I may set up in a few days. But I'm like, I'm just going to use these all at once. It was like $15. If I can get rid of the gnats, let's just fight them with everything I can. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I gotta say, this stuff, if you take stuff I've made out of apple cider vinegar and put them next to each other, they look pretty similar. And I smelled one of the things as I was filling it up. They smell a little bit similar. But ultimately, if it catches a bunch of gnats overnight, I don't care if it looks like it's the same thing. If it manages to succeed better, that's what I'm hoping for is getting rid of more gnats. So it's supposed to attract them, and they go down the hole, they get stuck in there and bounce around until they drown. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it helps get rid of gnats quickly. We will see. Otherwise, it's getting late. I'm gonna head to bed. Thank you for joining me. Join me as my journey continues. Bye.